guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Maddie. I do motherhood and lifestyle content. So in today's video, we're going to talk about new mom tips and tricks. So if you're a first time mom, or even if you've had kids before and maybe just want to look at some tips that maybe will make your life easier and more simple, then just keep watching. These are all tips that either were really helpful to me in the beginning when I had a newborn, or things that I still do now to this day. Okay, so number one, I want to give this hack about sterilizing. If you don't have a sterilizer, or maybe you're on a trip and you don't want to take a sterilizer, they do have those little sterilizing bags that you can just pop in the microwave. But say you don't even have one of those. So you're going to need a large Tupperware bowl, a small Tupperware bowl filled with some water, a large plate, and then whatever you want to sterilize. So you're going to put the plate down and then put the small bowl of water in the center, and then you're going to put your items that you need. Say you need passies or bottles. So you lay all those out, and then you put the large Tupperware bowl and cover up the rest of that. You stick that in the microwave for 2 minutes, and then there you go. You have your passies sterilized, you have whatever you need sterilized within 2 minutes, which I think that's a pretty good hack. I had to use that a few times whenever I was visiting my mom when Nora was 3 months and I still wanted to sterilize some things, so that came in really handy. Okay, number two, doggy bags. You need doggy bag or some kind of wet bag or something. If you don't want to use like disposable bags, get like a wet bag or something, but I particularly like doggy bags because you can get one that comes in a little container and you can just put it in your diaper bag or put it in your car. And if there's like a dirty diaper and you don't want to stink up a trash can, if you put it in a doggy bag, that eliminates a lot of the smell. And I felt more comfortable putting that in somebody's trash can because I didn't want it to be super stinky. It also is really helpful whenever Nora was younger and she had blowouts. So I would use 2 bags. I would use a bag for the dirty diaper, and then I would use a bag for the dirty clothes. So whenever I got home, I could just treat it and throw it in the wash. Another trick with, if you just want to do like Walmart bags or plastic bags, if you want to take those and put your diaper in it, you can actually double bag the diaper with just using one plastic bag. So you take the plastic bag, put the diaper inside, twist it, maneuver the bag around the diaper again, then you tie a knot with the handles. You have a double bagged diaper. Tip number 3, buy reusable squeeze pouches for purees. I'm gonna have another video on what kind of things we do for purees and her foods, but it was so easy having those on the go. I didn't want to necessarily buy the pouches all the time. I wanted to use the purees that I had already made. So you can actually get reusable pouches that you can fill with pureed sweet potato or pureed fruit or whatever kind of purees that you want to make. Freeze them, and then when you're on the go, you just put them in your diaper bag, and then by the time you're ready to use them, they're defrosted. Or if you want to even just put it in cold and put it in like a little ice pouch or something, you can. I just think those reusable little things are so cool. I can put them in the dishwasher. There's a double seal at the end, so all you have to do is squeeze it and make sure it's sealed tight, and there you go, you have some pouches. Number 4. So if you watched my newborn essentials, I talked about the nose Frida and how much we absolutely love it. But in the beginning, I did not know that it was actually better and more useful if you used a saline spray before. So I use the Zarby saline spray. It's very simple. There's no drugs in it or anything like that. It's all clean, it's all pure. But sometimes when her nose is so dry and I want to get all that junk out, I spray the saline spray into her nose, and then I use the nose Frida, and it's 100% better. I should have used that more in the beginning. I didn't realize that you could use a saline spray and then do that. I just didn't know that was a thing. It is in our top used items for our baby, for sure. Okay, number 5. I learned this whenever I worked in the daycare and whenever I nannied. And one thing I learned that has been super helpful when it comes to my own baby is whenever she gets upset or really worked up, or she just is crying a lot, if you blow in their face, it tends to calm them down. And especially at times where she like cries so much to where she is almost not breathing, or maybe your baby cries until they throw up. Some babies do that. If you would try blowing in their face, it actually helps them calm down, and they have to take a minute to breathe, and then they may start crying again. But if you continue to just blow on their face gently, then it kind of tends to settle them. And I've just found that that's a huge tip and something that we do constantly. Even now when she's 7 months, we still do that. Okay, number 6, keep a caddy in your car. If it's a basket, if it's just the pocket behind your seat, keep diapers and wipes or whatever your essentials are for the car in a caddy or in a place that you can get to quickly. We have a caddy in our car that has diapers, wipes, towels, a change of clothes. It even has like a shirt for me just in case, because we would go places sometimes and when she'd poop and I was holding her with the carrier, it would be on me, so then I needed a change of clothes as well. So caddy in your car I think is a really essential thing. Number 7, whoops, that's 6. Number 7 is a fan for your stroller. I'm actually surprised how a lot of people don't know that there's actual fans that can clip onto your stroller. Really essential when you live in a hotter or warmer climate and you're on a walk. They can get so hot in those car seats. So if you have like a fan that you can attach to your car seat or stroller, then it makes it really cool for them. I think a stroller fan is a really good thing to help on walks. Let me go get my baby for these last couple ones. So Nora just woke up and she's gonna sit and play while I finish the video, huh? Gonna play for a minute. Now we're on to number 8. When they have like a poopy diaper and you don't want to get it all over them, if you actually pull the onesie down, and it keeps them from getting poop all on their face and arms, hair, all that kind of stuff. I actually also really love the kimono style onesies where you kind of snap them into place like a wrap. We really love those. Those make blowouts really, really easy to handle. Number 9, so if you've come to my channel before, then you know how obsessed I am with Young Living Thieves spray. They have this Thieves multi-purpose, it's like a concentrate, so you only use a small bit and put it into a jar, and I love it. I think every mama needs this. I spray it on her toys, I spray it all over her high chair. Honestly, I spray it on her fabric, like in her car seat. I've sprayed it pretty much everywhere. And the thing about it is it's such a clean product. I know I can put it on her toys and things like that, and I'm not worried about her getting any kind of weird chemical. It just makes you feel so good as a mama to have on hand. We love the spray. My husband's obsessed with it too, and it just has so many uses. So if you don't have Thieves spray, definitely get you some. Number 10. This one is something I'm very passionate about. I've pretty much gotten her entire wardrobe up until this point through thrifting. I either thrift at Goodwill's or Miracle Hills, or I even thrift at places like Once Upon a Child or Kid to Kid. There's multiple different places, so look in your area and see what kind of thrift stores are around you, or consignment shop. But it's so nice because I can take some clothes of hers in there if I want to and get some cash, and then I can get her more items. Or I even take some of my items that I don't wear anymore, take it to Plato's, and then I go get her stuff from Once Upon a Child. It's just a really easy way for me not to spend a lot of money, but still get what she needs. The main thing that I love is, I don't know if they do this everywhere, but I know where I'm from, the store Once Upon a Child, they do 10 for 10. That is 10 onesies for $10. So every time she goes up to another size or stage, I for sure go in there and at least get 10 onesies. That's $10. 10 onesies for $10. That's so good. Thrift your baby's clothes. Like, they're gonna ruin them anyway, and why do you want to spend a bunch of money when in 2 months you're gonna have to do it all over again? Up until this point, I can spend about $30 each age group and get everything she needs, and that includes leggings, sleepers, and her onesies. I think it's really worth it. If you have anything like that near you, definitely check it out. Hey baby, hi. Hi. Yeah. So number 11. This one I think is a really good tip. I think it's kind of obvious, but I didn't think about it till I became a parent. I think some things you need multiples of. I know whenever I was first getting started getting all of my baby's items together, I didn't want multiples. I wanted to be really efficient with what I was getting and be really frugal and not buy a bunch of extra things. But then it got to a point where I was like, okay, I'm gonna need 2 gripe waters. I'm gonna need 2 things of teething gel. I think if there's items that you use a lot during the day, you're not gonna think about grabbing those before you get your diaper bag. Things that you use often, like now she's eating more, so I'm actually getting another bib because we only have one silicone bib, which honestly we only need one at home. but I want to get another one so that when we go out, I don't have to think about grabbing her bib before we go out the door. So number 12, this one is more beneficial if you have stairs or live in a larger house, but I think it's really nice to have a basket in your living space or in the space that you spend a lot of time. When she needs her diaper changed, now that we live in like a place that has stairs, I don't necessarily want to go up the stairs every single time I change her diaper. So I have a basket in the living room that has wipes, it has diapers, an extra onesie, and some leggings just in case. I also put like sunscreen and bug spray and hand sanitizer. Our living space, there's a door that goes right to outside where we play in the pool. Items that I need if we're gonna go outside. I also have a hat thrown in there that I can just grab. That's been really essential for us. We use it all the time and I just refill it once a week. Today is Monday, so actually today I refilled it. Then we're good for another week. And it's really not that much to think about refilling it. I just make sure it's on my to-do list for Mondays. Okay, so I have one more tip, and I actually thought about it whenever I was editing this video. Every parent needs this app. It's called the Wonder Week, and this is the icon. You put your baby's due date and it keeps up with all of their developmental leaps. Say she was fussing one week and we couldn't figure out what it was. We looked on this app and it was able to tell us what kind of leap she was going through, what she was going through mentally, and it helped us kind of understand where she was. So all the leaps are in yellow right here, and she's currently in the only red part. She's currently here. But the red just explains Nora has simply discovered that her mommy and daddy can walk away and leave her behind. It's a new skill and she's learning about distance. So it's just a really neat app. We have used this so much. It's helped us with her developmental growth, and it's just been a really good tool for us as new parents. Hi! Hi! Are you playing? Is that funny? Oh. Wow. Wow. Are you the cutest thing in the world? Alright guys, thank you so much for coming to my channel. I hope you got some ideas for some new tips and tricks from this video. I would love it if you'd like and subscribe to this video and to my channel. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Yeah.